What's up, family? Ghetto News Reporter Man Dash 20 Mayor and the Lady. This going out to my so-called immediate family. Ain't got nothing to do with my Mary McIntyres, my real motherfuckers and shit. For real, for real. Today is Freaky Friday in my city, Chicago. Uh, February the 18th, 2022. You know what? Mary McIntyre's shit's so goddamn crazy. I went out yesterday and I was trying to figure out why a gangbanger was trying to start some shit with me and shit, right? And I hadn't even noticed that it was Michael Jeffrey Jordan's birthday yesterday, February the 17th. Didn't even recognize the shit. Didn't even remember until till today when I was, putting some thoughts to some shit. Long story short, I ran across on Harlem, the Green Line, a plaque or whatever with Jeffrey on it and some other stuff in the year 2000. Now, um, let's start with my family, my so-called family and shit. I supposed to have 3 sisters and a brother, and I'm the baby. Now, of course, I don't know everything because I'm the one that caught the most hell and stuff. Well, really all the hell, all the rest of them, they still had a sense of family upbringing or whatever and stuff. But I'm the one that caught all the hell because I just wouldn't allow them to do the most. It had to be my family, so-called family, who, did the most or whatever to me and stuff. And I had, had enough of it, I guess, pretty much at the age of 6, 1973. And I told somebody, I don't know who it was or whatever and stuff. See, when you don't know everything, you be traumatized as a child, they know you're not going to remember everything. They do little sacrifices and stuff, and I believe they was trying to sacrifice me and all that. And I kept praying as a little girl, without even knowing it, after going through a bunch of stuff or going through it, and, they were doing the most to me when I was a little girl or whatever, whoever it was. I remember being in an upstairs room with some other children, and it had to be my so-called older sister, Linda, and her boyfriend or whatever, because Linda, she's the type of person who would allow her boyfriend to do the most or whatever and stuff, and for it. You know how some girls, ladies, or whatever, women would let a man pretty much, dominate the house without any concern to their children or whatever. But my sister type person would put her children in harm's way or whatever in order to satisfy a man. And I found that out, when I went to live with her at the age of 17 in 1984, because, she was going with this one guy named Terry, that black eye, and I crawled out the window and got the police, and she opened up the door with a black eye and the police standing right there, seeing it, and she told the police everything was okay. So she's that type of person. So I can imagine me being with her when I was younger or whatever, because I used to tell my caseworkers, they was like, yeah, your sister wants you to stay with her. I said, oh, she just want to keep me for the money. But once I had left the East Coast wagon train program, I needed a place to stay. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. And, my sister, she know the in and outs. And I believe she was gang related, whatever the fuck. And, when people catch wind of, you being somebody for real, they want to fuck your understanding of it. I came back from East Coast wagon train program, and I'm still trying to figure out if there's a place called Franklin, Pennsylvania. I know there's a place called Erie, Pennsylvania, but they claim that I was at Franklin, Pennsylvania. But if you break down Frank and Lynn, Frank is my so-called older sister, Linda Nelson's baby daddy husband, ex-husband, and her name is Linda. So, Franklin, Pennsylvania may not even exist and shit. They just wanted me to get out of Chicago so they can put their little scheme in order or whatever, because I was, roaming around while I was in Chicago. I was making them take me from foster home to foster home and stuff because I knew they just wanted the money. And, that's what they do with foster children or whatever and stuff. So I was going to foster home and group homes, and then they claimed they had ran out of places in Chicago, and my so-called no good caseworker, niece, I believe her name was, told me, if I didn't like where I was going on a plane to Franklin, Pennsylvania, that the East Coast Wagon Train program, that, I could go back with her and stuff to Chicago. And I turned around and she was gone. Next thing I know, a bunch of guys, attacked me, held me down, that I didn't even know. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like they just trying to test my strength or whatever and shit, because motherfuckers love when you put up a fight and, they get their little rocks off and shit. It ain't nothing but a bunch of guys in this building where I'm at, 6210 South Kenbach Avenue, Chicago, North, 60637, apartment 308 where I'm at. You understand what I'm saying? I believe they trying to run a train on me because I was looking at this picture of my so-called sister, Linda Nelson, and her goddamn daughter, who's a teacher by the name of Latanya Nelson, a.k.a. Punkin, and they wearing all white. And one of them, the daughter, Latanya, got a dress with a train on it and stuff. And if you listen, you can hear the train, not too far from where I'm at. There's a train track not too far from me. I don't know if you heard or not, but long story short, that's what they do. They run trains on motherfuckers and shit. You understand what I'm saying? And I believe that's what, Linda ass was supposed to get set up to die. The firstborn, whatever fucking goddamn deal my mother probably made. You understand what I'm saying? She was supposed to be sacrificed and shit. But because, I guess she had 4 children who out the band, she tried to sacrifice me and shit. You understand what I'm saying? The youngest, because I don't know everything what happened. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what my mother knew. I didn't grow up with my so-called family, but my so-called sister knew everything and stuff. So who had the most to gain? Her and the teacher, right? Her daughter, who's a teacher, right? And so her daughter, the teacher, I remember giving them my book, Orion's Poems and Metaphors Plus One Song. I gave it to all my nieces and stuff. Real talk. And my CD with my voice added to it. So they know what time it is. And, I asked Punkin, Latanya, the teacher, I said, which one did you like? He's talking about the Martin Luther King. Out of all that shit, you didn't like the child abuse one? Something that pertained to me, you wanna go with Martin Luther King, huh? So that's why I changed the Martin Luther King shit to represent me, because Martin Luther King full of shit too. So they on some goddamn trying to come up and shit. They gonna go down though, for real today. Real fucking so. So this one going out to Linda, because I know she ain't dead. They just been on my Facebook. They wanted to be special, because Linda gonna ask me, why you didn't say our names in the book. They popped up at the flea market. I was making money. They heard about it back in the day before I got railroaded, May 31st, 2008, for so-called dishonoring a police officer, something I did not do. After I built up my clientele, I ended up going to the flea market, giving my book away or whatever, and trying to, build my buzz up or whatever and stuff. And guess who popped up? Linda, her children, and her baby daddy, Frank, and shit. 2-3 rows behind me, selling the same stuff I was selling, music and stuff. I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers got good jobs, careers, and all kind of shit. That was my only little income and stuff, a little something, you know what I'm saying? Trying to pay bills or whatever and shit. And they fucking up my shit. You understand what I'm saying? And she gonna ask me, why you didn't put our name in it? I said, I wanted to say, because shit, you ain't do shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when you got a chance to do the right thing, you still trying to troll this shit. So the picture that, that's on their Facebook page or whatever, I done seen them go on vacations, have fun, all kind of shit. I ain't never been nowhere but prison and shit. And I'm the originator of rap music. So, if I go, we all go. Because I swear to God, I swear for God, I promise you, you gonna wish you had never set me the fuck up, for real. I done been more than nice. I remember one time I had all her children, working the flea market and stuff. All they had to do was sit there and look cute. You understand what I'm saying? It was Christmas time and stuff. I said, I give you all $200 a piece. All you got to do is, make the money and give me the rest or whatever. Do you know not now one of them gave me a dollar, then give me $4. And I still paid them $200, almost $1,000 for doing nothing. I took that same shit that they could have sold, no problem, to the streets and sold the fuck out. But that year almost fucking died. And around that time, that's when I gave Oprah Winfrey my story in 1995. For real, at the age of 28, and my voice to the sound of music and stuff on cassette tapes and stuff. For real. So these motherfuckers been setting me up from day one. They had their little team and stuff ready by the time I got back to the East Coast Wagon Train program. And because I was speaking articulate and they wanted me to be ignorant and stuff, that's why I couldn't learn nothing when I went to school. And my youngest niece taught me, you know, division, math or whatever and stuff. And then Linda asked me, you know, well, why you talk all white and stuff? And she's like right damn their way, you know, and I was hanging around a bunch of colored people or whatever, people of color or whatever. And so, you know, I felt like I had to, you know, dumb down a little bit, but they wanted me to sound crazy in the end. So, you know, I wouldn't be able to tell you exactly what's going on and stuff. And what's going on, I'm breaking these balls and whatever happened, that's on you motherfuckers for real. Real fucking so. You know, Harriet Tubman prayed that her master died. And then, you know, he died. But she regretted it. I don't think I will, tell you the truth. 5 and 1 is 6. I was in the Chicago Sun-Times newspaper at the age of 6 in 1973. I slept on the goddamn floor, tied, my hands tied to the bed post of the bed legs and stuff. They fucking goddamn pretty much try to drown me in hot scalding water. You ever try to jump out of hot water and stuff? You understand what I'm saying? As a little girl and stuff, or a little baby or whatever. Imagine a little person trying to jump out the bathtub that's so hot. Okay? This is what I went through and shit. Been raped by 5 guys. Since I done told my story in 2008, I've been hit in the face. I got a scar on my face. My jaw damn near broke. I done got tased in my kidney, all for some bitches and shit who trying to get a rep and shit. Real fucking talk. I'm here to tell you what God love is the truth, and numbers don't lie. If they died tonight, I don't think I'd give a fuck, to tell you the truth. That's the honest God's truth. And if any of these bitches in here fuck with me, I promise you, I'm worth so much. I want you to cut them up like surgery and bury them in a hurry, no more fucking worry. Feed them to the goddamn fishes. That's what you can do. For real, because ain't nothing but a bunch of pedophiles, rapists, and shit trying to take over because my so-called sister Linda made a deal with the devil or something, did some dirty work and shit and tried to put it off of me. Thought I was real temperamental and shit, and by now I would have been, goddamn it, you understand what I'm saying, in prison forever and shit. That's what she thought. For real, all that gang banging shit gonna get your ass murked, bitch. Real fucking so. I'm not scared of you stupid ass. You do it. How about that? You do it. Stop sending motherfuckers. This the fucking goddamn scripture. Ezekiel chapter 21 and 22. Restoration promise. Prophecy of sword. Sins of the Jews. You understand what I'm saying? Real fucking so. This is on page 70701. Coming from behind. That's 17. I gave Oprah Winfrey my true child abuse rap. And D.I. Nelson, a.k.a. Dee Dee, her youngest daughter, Linda Nelson's youngest daughter, was there when I read it to her, for real. And then sent it to Oprah at the age of 17 in 1984. Now, something just won't let me rest, bitch. But I'm telling you, this is Ezekiel chapter 22 over here. This is supposed to be the year 22. If I don't make it, bitch, I promise you, ain't nobody gonna make it. Now, you can cheat yourself if you want to or treat yourself. But I tell you, if I tell you, and I'm telling you all this, I got to kill you. And I will kill you with my fucking mind, bitch. I don't need no fucking gun. That's why I gave it up and shit. To let you know. Don't fucking bite the hand that feeds you. Because I done fed your children. They never took me. They never invited me to a wedding. Never fucking invited me to a birthday. None of that shit. And then had the nerve to try to shit on me and say it's raining. They own father, goddamn it, try to come on to me and shit. You understand what I'm saying? Don't try to play me, bitch. Because I'll have them sent the fuck up. For real. Real fucking talk. Family, real Mary McMyer, step your game up. I'm going to need some real motherfuckers. Peace.